English.
Okay, check in the car, please.
Sure.
Yeah, doubt.
For me?
Yeah, check in the car.
Okay.
English. Empezar. Esto.
Flare. Flare. Regala.
¿Tienes una bala?
Moto, KTM.
What?
Same thing, safety.
Is the moto?
Moto.
Oh, shit. Shit. Hello! 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 Help! Hello! Hello! Hey guys! Can you come help me? Can you help me? Okay, update guys. We're here with Mark. Thanks for seeing my flare.
We saw your flare and came for help.
Yeah.
¿Y esto?
Candle. Candle. Light. I'll show you.
Vela, vela. Smoking?
Smoking, no.
Hola, café, no?
Nothing in there. No smell.
Mira. Camera?
Yes, safety. Yes, yeah, for dirt bike, for security. There is no green, no smoke.
¿A qué huele? ¿Es coffee? Otro.
Nothing. No smell.
¿No coffee?
Coffee? Drink?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, aroma coffee.
Coffee machine.
Onda.
There's a coffee machine. Espresso. Cafe.
Café. Café. New?
Sorry?
New?
Yeah, this 2024. 2024.
¿Qué güey? Sí. A ver. ¿You photo?
No, not photo.
A ver,
Video.
A ver. A ver.
Video.
¿Por qué?
We're saying safety disposit tibia diseña de
A ver, cámara. Mi cámara.
Sure, camera, yeah.
Mi cámara, a ver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mi cámara, no.
Just me and my face. I'm crazy.
Mira, otro.
Flare, like I said, safety for biking, for vehicle, for dirt bike, safety, legal device, signal device. Again.
¿Y el otro?
Flare gun.
¿Y el otro?
Flare?
Ajá.
By Flare, yes.
But he went back to the pit and I continued riding. And my front exact air forks, of course, deflected the KTM off the side of the trail down into a hole, and I flew. And then I pulled out the flare gun and shot it, and he saw it because he was only 5 minutes away, and he came and we were able to drag my bike out.
Wife, come on, wife. Where are we gonna go?
asshole. Fucking piece of shit, man.
Makes me want to go home.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking this asshole is gonna, how far is he gonna take it?
Like, what the fuck are they looking for?
Oh, he's like, I smell a little bit of weed. You smoke. And I'm like, you know how that one closet in there always, when I bought it, always had that kind of a smell? He was in the closet fucking
like
smelling everything. Yeah, like mold.
Seriously?
It was all about him searching for a fucking doobie. Like, what the fuck would it even matter? You're Mexico, fuck off. Yeah.
What is he trying
Anyways,
to do?
he caught me filming him too.
He did?
Yeah, the other guy saw it.
Well, I saw you too. I'm like, oh my god, Marcel, why are you filming him?
Just accountability. Anyways, he made me delete it, so I'm gonna have to pull it out of the trash, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh man, this is such a piss off.
I know.
I'm just like, who the fuck can we call? Like, fucking call police on you. Yeah, like there's just these military.
Well, that's why people don't want to come here. Like, why is it fun to come here on a vacation?
The U.S. border's bad enough, but these guys will rob you. They'll fucking maybe, who knows what they would do.
Don't you want to turn around?
Yeah, like we're going back through that.
Well, we have to.
Yeah, eventually. All because of my flare. He tried to take my flare gun, and I was like reasoning with him on the exchange thing, on the translate.
Well, what about when he saw the stealth gun?
Yeah, same thing. What is this? I had to show him how to pump it and shoot it, and they laugh.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking herbs. That's a fucking herbs. He looked like a little skinnier version of herbs too. Mexicali
Well,
sound.
I mean, when he saw the flare gun, it kind of sent him off.
Well, yeah, don't have a signal. Then he's like, finds the other flare gun in the RV, right? And he's like, I say, safety signal device, play. And then he takes my phone, he's like, let me type Spanish. He says, 1 okay, 2 no. I'm like, no. 2, it's a legal safety signal device. Like, you're on the side of the road, boom, a flare. You know, like you're on the dirt bike, you're on the fucking anything. Jesus. Oh my god.
The other guy's like, he's trying to tell me it's gonna be okay. He's like, no problemo, no problemo.
No problemo.
Like,
Since releasing the last episode of the docu-series, Baja military checkpoint extortion attempt caught on film, a lot of people on Baja Talk, which is this Facebook group for learning information about Baja, they all went crazy saying that I didn't see any extortion. They were searching for weed, they're searching for CBD, chapstick, anything to extort you. The fact that they're searching so hard for marijuana equals the fact that they're trying to extort you when they find anything of the above that they can extort you with. How is it not extortion when they're searching for something to extort you with? Searching specifically for any small amounts of marijuana. And what most people apparently on Baja Talk and all over don't realize is that marijuana is legal for recreational use in Mexico. June 29th, 2021, the Supreme Court of Mexico decriminalized the recreational use of cannabis. The specific rules, as signed off by then President Obrador, adults aged 18 and over are allowed to possess up to 28 grams of cannabis and grow up to 6 marijuana plants on their property. So he's searching for something that most visitors think is illegal, think there's possible jail time, certainly think there's a large fine involved. The fact is, it's legal, but these little tyrant military checkpoint herbs, they know that you don't know it's legal. And there's the ocean way out there. Yeah. So any further thoughts on our road trip so far? You want to calculate down, summarize? The goods and the bads?
oh boy.
You know, is Baja worth Baja? Is it been, you know, I mean, I know we have our thoughts, but is it ready to share them?
I don't know if I'm really ready. I don't know. I feel like the jury's still out for me.
Well, we haven't made it to Mulegé yet. We haven't been to like the beautiful beaches that.
So far, no. But I'm hoping that, you know, it's gonna get better. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna get better when we're at the Playa Requisition. And then I just found out that there's people charging you money. Like, I just feel like everybody thinks Mexico is affordable, but when you're dealing with the Canadian dollar, none of it's affordable. It's just like being in Canada or the US. Like, we just got some amazing shrimp tacos that we filmed, sort of.
But it turned out they were 50 pesos each, which is almost 4 Canadian. You know, because we get only 13 pesos per Canadian dollar, and you got to pay an exchange. You know, like that's with the exchange. Oh, we got a guy behind us. So like, it's not affordable, and the fuel is over $2 Canadian a liter. So it's just, what is the, and the risk and the stress. So the roads are not this part, but like the roads are typically terrible speed bumps, right? And terrible with skinny roads. Just the huge risk to your being stranded and wrecking your vehicle. For what rewards is the question. And obviously the risk of those checkpoints, we didn't realize how how risky they could be. We never know what they're gonna do. And that was, you know, and nothing happened, but it was a terrible, terrible intrusion. And you know, you're stressed out about what could happen, right? All right, we got the regular wasteland, dump, garbage everywhere. And then, well, there will be a beautiful view through the wasteland. I guess that's one of the things I wanted to kind of discuss. It's like, you know, the risks versus the rewards. So there's some beautiful beaches. Hopefully, we've had some neat little campsites, but nothing beyond that you would get in the USA. And the pricing isn't any different, really. It's more expensive coming down here. Unless, you know, you're running from the political establishment in the USA, then this would be a safe haven for that reason. But it's just, there's a lot of garbage everywhere, and so it's kind of like the Baja is just a wasteland, and then there's some housing with security fencing, and then there's weird little towns which have good and wasteland. I mean, there's just always garbage everywhere. It's just not super appealing for the effort and the risk of driving down a road down here. I don't know, some thoughts.
Potholes that are gonna swallow you.
Yeah, the potholes will swallow you up somewhere, or the skinny road.
We're in Santa Rosalia, I think. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Okay. No, I don't think
like
so.
a speed bump. This kind of reminds me
It's a
of
little
beach-
busier than
it's like a
anywhere
beach
else
town.
we've been.
It is a beach town though. It has a little vibe for that.
Yeah. It's got a vibe.
Look at all the dusty vehicles. I don't think any easier operation.
Cute little places there. It's kind of like an industrial, beachy town.
The smell. It reminds me more of when we were like sort of in like town north of Zona Romantica. What was the north one, you know, like the lower one? Where we, like,
I
had that
forget.
little hostel or hotel or whatever that had the phone and figure out shit.
This is kind of cool. It's like an old train station or something, but
bikes on the front, but it's much lower. The top of the tank.
some cute little shops over there. Coffee Star,
This could be the one building, right? Yeah, the park
Popeyes. These are some of the nicer buildings we've seen for sure. Way up there, look at that.
Yeah, it's good to look at one of those bikes. Except it's really windy right now.
It is really windy.
It's just a stop sign this way too.
Yeah,
You could be parked right there.
we could.
Just camp right there. Would that be worrisome? I don't think it would be bad.
I don't know. I'm not in the best of moods right now
Or a city town.
for trusting anything. Yeah,
Yeah, the
some
people
people
on the
are
dunes
so
were
nice.
The other guy on
Everybody's
the
been nice actually,
except for
that
this little
stupid
like
security.
little bitty like border herbs. Checkpoint herbs.
Can't wait till we hit another one of those.
It'll be fine.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so that's a good one-wheel town on the way back.
Santa Rosalia. We made it to Mule. Or almost.
Somewhere, a little town on the way.
About 5 kilometers out. be the little town area,
Just 1 million, I
downtown,
bet.
heritage area maybe.
Just be 1 million. What if there's camping in Mula, hey? Like, camping, that could be the other way to do it.
I don't think so.
Vultures are out here, huh? Look at them all. Let's keep going. Cacti everywhere. You know, it's never fun to be like, oh, we're in the boondocking area and way out going towards the ocean, and then like just somebody's trash everywhere. Yeah. And then you got the ocean ahead on this like dead animal thing. Over a garbage box. Takes the beauty away, doesn't it? Okay, so yeah, we made it down the off-road, and there's garbage and shit, as I can zoom in. Just not super prestigious. And we're discussing, because when you read on iOverlander, you know, people say like, don't leave your vehicle for more than 10 minutes, like even 10 minutes. People are breaking into your windows, so, and then stealing whatever they can, rummaging through your money, and you know, if you're just on the beach right here. So I try to park so I can drive forward if they're behind you, a vehicle, or reverse if, you know, so you can always give both directions. And then I was just saying to the doctors, like, too bad we didn't have a big bull bar, you know, the buck stop front bumper, where you just smash through their vehicle if they're blocking the front of you, right?
Yeah.
So we're always strategizing for scenarios of like possible
Worst
theft
case
or
scenarios.
worse. And we'd like to drive on the beach here, but the road looks like it's falling apart for a big heavy rig like this.
Can't do it.
Yeah, so, but there's cell reception here. Mulahey's not too far that way, and then we keep going. Tomorrow we'll go and get like a good spot on the beach of Requestion or whatever it's called, like the little T part that's onto the ocean in the bay. Because right now we're not in the bay yet. Anyways, just wanted to share our thoughts process here. Very windy, not ideal at all. If you had a 4x4, that'd be pretty good. Well, it's the morning. There's that beautiful view. It was nice listening to the ocean. We're looking at all this garbage. That kind of wrecks the beautiful view.
It is with heavy hearts that we share the news that Callum Jake have been murdered. Our hearts are broken, and the world has become a darker place for us.
The parents of Jake and Callum Robinson, hand in hand on the shore of their son's favorite surf spot in OB.
Okay, so I got the security cameras on alert mode, so they should pick up my movement and go off pretty soon here. Yeah, there's that one. That's how it works. There's one up there. See? There's one right here. There's the chirp. It's gonna wake us up. It's like a bunch of birds. Anyways, that's the security system. Motion activated, guys, all around 360. If somebody drove in last night, you know, trying to steal something, we'd be ready for it. Okay, well, we're leaving the beautiful garbage beach view and we're heading over to the main tourist kind of hopefully nice beaches, a little safer, not in the middle of nowhere. And it's just like 10-15 minutes south of here. And we're going to explain what's going on in terms of the situation of Mexico with the military and the cartel. We'll give you guys a little update on that. And we will be out of cell reception coming up. This is the last place for cell reception, but it's a little dangerous to be out here by yourself considering what we'll tell you. We were getting a little concerned after that bullshit checkpoint. Just this little mini herbs. And these guys are just young, you know, they're like in their late 20s. And just like he was like a child. He doesn't even know what anything is. Like he doesn't even know what custom earplugs are.
Are we gonna have a reference to herbs like forever? He's gonna be like
whatever you have,
a lifetime
of like
it's gonna be. He's a little herbs.
It's gonna be yes.
He's
of
a big herbs.
Herbs is.
He's a rounder herbs.
Herbs is made
He's
himself
a shorter
famous.
herbs.
He's just little tyrants, right? Who is this officer or?
If he wishes to tell you.
Let's start over.
No,
What's your first name?
I am asking you for your ID. You have to tell me who you are. What is your name?
Can I confirm your full legal name with you, sir?
What is your name?
I'm ready to provide it as soon as you provide your name, because I asked first.
So yeah, that'll be in the dictionary soon. So then I started asking questions about, you know, why are there so many military? We've seen them in trucks moving around, and why are all these checkpoints? And what is the purpose of the checkpoint? And they say it's to, like, you know, combat the cartel, which now there's a war going on. So in San Felipe is simply not safe right now. Here's something on Talk Baja. In light of the most recent wave of violence in San Felipe and only a minimum response from the local or state authorities, we feel it is our responsibility to speak out and advise our members to avoid travel to the San Felipe area for the time being. Now this was in the end of December.
And this is where we crossed over
we went
into.
We
This is
camped
exactly where we were.
We camped in San Felipe. There's a struggle for power in San Felipe right now between the cartels and the government. In recent days, there have been a chain of violent attacks and homicides on private citizens in the area, as well as a cartel-imposed curfew on the town under the threat of violence and death. In the video threat posted online, so I will have to find that, it also said that any taxis out circulating after dark would be stopped and burned. The only official response from the local municipal government was an announcement of increased patrols and checkpoints, while at the same time insisting that it is safe for tourists to travel to the port city of the Gulf of California. State public security authorities have routinely been responsive when we have reached out to them with such concerns, but have not responded to our recent concerns, possibly because of the timing in the holiday season. So this was posted during Christmas. Reviewing Spanish language social media for the local San Felipe area, the general population is taking this threat seriously, with the mostly barren streets at night in town evidence of their fear. And we've noticed the towns have been dead too, huh? And maybe there was a link to this. Living down here full time for well over 2 decades has taught me to pay attention to what the locals say and do in such scenarios, especially in the void of a strong official response. Our advice: if you are planning to travel to San Felipe area in the coming days, we recommend you delay those plans or consider an alternative itinerary to another region of the peninsula. Anyway, so after that just, you know, terrible border incident, and you know, it's like when somebody steals from you, right? You feel violated when they go through all your stuff. I hate borders, going all the borders to the USA. You know, sometimes you get that terrible guy, but this time it was just different because at the USA border, worst case is they turn you around. Here, we don't know what the hell's going to happen, and you have no rights. So then we were talking, well, we should just turn around, and I'm like, no, we're too deep. So we got to get to the safe tourist beaches, which are just south of us, to blend in with all the other tourists, not by ourselves out here.
So we're camping all by ourselves last night.
All last night, and so I turned my alert security cameras on.
It gets dark, and Marcel's like, okay, I think we should make a plan. I'm like, what do you mean?
And he's like, if we see headlights coming down this dirt road.
We're like way down this dirt road, and yeah, so anyways.
Yeah, so we have a head start because
so his plan is like, okay, so if we see lights coming down the road in the dark, we're both gonna get into the cab and hide in there, and then, you know, kind of see what happens. But anyways, we had just read all this stuff and had just gone through the border or the
just had
military,
some margaritas.
And I'm like, are you serious right now? You think that's gonna happen?
And I'm like, no, but I want to plan.
So all night I was up, like, looking out the window, waiting for a car coming down this road.
It's just better to have a plan. Like,
he's sleeping, and he's like, oh no, I set up the cameras with the alarm, and I'm like, that'll be too late. dude.
No, people are trying to kill us. They're trying to rob us. But then you're afraid that armed robbery, right?
A girlfriend from New Zealand's like, 2 Australian brothers got murdered down there in May, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And they did. I looked it up.
Yes, I saw your video. But how many people get murdered in the USA as well? You know, all the time. So it's just all relative. The fact is anyway, so we had cell reception there. But the point of my preparation was like, if we see lights, we can get in the truck and there's the duck down in the truck and see if it's just some off-roader having some fun, right?
It's just easy to go down a rabbit hole once you're there.
Yeah. Or are they gonna be like, get out of the vehicle and approach us? At that point, I could start the vehicle and they're not gonna be able to block us in because there'll be one vehicle probably. And we could drive back or forward and just drive out and off-road out of here. You can imagine the disaster. But it gives us an option as opposed to just being in the camper and like holding our ground, you know? I don't remember going down this road.
Oh yeah, there was a garbage pit right on the side here. We got a video of it.
No, that's not this.
No, we just passed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's skinnier now.
You're good.
Like the plants have grown in overnight. A piss to ya in the morning. Okay. Okay, so we've made it from the ocean and we're heading south, guys. We're gonna go find some tourist campsites like Requestion. There's a whole bunch. Coyote. We'll be down in that sector along the peninsula and we'll be out of cell reception, so don't expect any stories here for the next few days probably. Who knows how long we're gonna be camping on the beach for, and I'll be catching up on my editing for my docu-series on YouTube, and you guys are just getting little previews of each shot. But anyways, everyone just throws their piss cans out the window here. It's freaking weird. All right, so I'm not sure what this one was called, but yeah, look at them all. There's sailboats, wow. It's like going to Glamis, right? Cool though. Oh, look at the bay over there, it looks nice. I mean, there's a little room to park on the beach. There's a gate. Loreto. Santispa. Oh yeah, Santispac. I remember reading about this. A lot of people said in the things is like, oh, I really like these other beaches more than this beach. You know, like they'd always say like, once I tried this one, I went on, and then the next ones were way better. So we're just skipping it. Huh. But, you know, it gets you on the beach. You know, like in Penticton, you know, that little campground on the beach, like it's really hard to get a spot. Here at least you can get a spot, right?
Anywhere for us to park, but
well, we'll see. We get to go right between those two little berm things.
Oh yeah.
The
Palapas. Maybe that's one spot.
Yeah, it's like why there's hardly. Yeah, it's just enough room to fit between those two. That's quite the little trail to have a fifth wheel in here, like, you know, like a fifth wheel or a travel trailer, like. Wow, this is peaceful. Oh, you finally came out of your raccoon nest. It's nice that there's no wind, huh?
It's really quiet and peaceful.
Yeah, no Jennies.
No.
We just got to figure out how to level out and fit in their spot. Looks like kind of like shuffle in and out, shuffle in and out. Doesn't it feel like we're the young crowd here just because it's so quiet?
Doesn't it feel like what?
We're the young crowds here.
Yeah, I think there's a mix. There's a hummingbird. And you look at your tire. See it?
Oh, Coco. She's gonna. Oh yeah, she's gonna be loving this.
Coco. Hey, Coco. It's time for you to check out the outdoors. All right. Oh, yeah. Come on.
It's quite a little tight-knit community, I think.
Looks like it. Coco. There's a shot.
Wow. How beautiful is that, huh?
The sun's coming up too a bit. We've been on this trip for a while. Finally get to go ride my bicycle. Right?
Saw dolphins from right here this morning.
Yeah, well, what do you see? A fin? Didn't see much.
You didn't even look.
I was filming the cat.
You would rather look at the cat than look
Well,
at
she was
dolphins.
coming outside for the first time. It's more
Yeah.
important than a little wave. Looks like I found the garbage dump. This trail is bullshit, the Serengeti. It's like always through wash and crap, and the trail is just overgrown. So I reached the beach just south called Playa La Cocos, 250 pesos per night. It's another wonderful spot. Oh, the highway sound though, that's not as inviting. So when I mountain biked over to Playa Las Cocos, I spoke to a woman who is a resident of Mexico. She told me that it's legal, and most people don't know this. And so what you need to do is actually like tell them, I know marijuana is legal for recreational use. You could show them on your phone or have a printout of it, and that will end the conversation. That will end the bullshit search, the extortion attempt. So that's the advice I got that I will use if I ever have a checkpoint again. It's just like, no, I know it's legal, so stop fucking around.
This is a pretty nice view.
Oh yeah.
What beach is that?
What?
What beach is that?
I don't remember.
Cocos.
Cocos. Playa La Cocos?
Yeah.
Look at that. Let's try to make this a little straighter. Forget the trail. Ooh, sharp cacti. Whoa. Yeah, be better. I'm just going straight down the mountain. This is zigzag. Tina! She can't hear me.